A writer once said, "The purpose of life is a life of purpose." This statement was made by Robert Bryan. He believes that the reason for life is for you to fulfill a particular purpose. And if you want to know what life is about, find that purpose and fulfill it. Hello, book lover. Have you discovered your purpose? If you have not discovered your purpose, stay tuned to this episode. Whether we admit it or not, everyone out there is searching for meaning. We want to make meaning out of our lives. We want to find out why we're here. We want to find out what we should do with what we have in our hands, our talent, our time. We want to make meaning out of life. Philosophers have tried to give us a definition of what life is. Scientists have tried to give us a definition of what life is, but they have not really been able to tell each and every one of us why we are here. The book we'll be reviewing helps us to discover our purpose. It's a book and also a journey. I prefer calling it a journey because you embark on a 40 days journey of purpose discovery. Several copies of this book have been sold worldwide. It is said that about 35 million copies of these books have been sold, and people have been blessed by the writings of this book. This book was written by Rick Warren. It's titled The Purpose-Driven Life. Purpose-Driven Life is one book that has blessed a lot of life worldwide. It has helped people to discover their purpose, to find their place upon the face of the earth. So what is this book all about? The Purpose-Driven Life talks about purpose. It's a book that takes you on a 40 days journey of purpose discovery. You are supposed to read a chapter every single day, and you're also supposed to have a point that you meditate on. You also have a memory verse that you would memorize throughout the day and questions that you should ask yourself. It's a book that it's meant for you to find yourself, understand your place upon the face of the earth. So what are the things I've learned from Purpose-Driven Life that I want you to also learn? Let's go. The first lesson I've learned from Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren is it all starts with God. Yes. You don't get to tell God what you will do upon the face of the earth. You must realize that your life is not about you. You must realize that your life is about what God wants you to do, where God wants you to be, and who God has designed you to be. So if you are able to answer these questions, you will know that everything you're supposed to do upon the face of the earth should be channeled towards the glory of God and towards His purpose for creating you. The second lesson is you're not an accident. Some of us think we are biological accidents, and so because we are biological accidents, we feel like, oh, we just took God unaware and God just woke up one morning and said, oh my God, she's pregnant. No, that is not what happened. God has planned you already. The Bible speaking says He knew you even from your mother's womb. So do not think that because your parents did not plan you, God did not plan you. God has a plan for you, and you're not an accident. You did not take God unaware. Be conscious of the fact that you are not an accident. The third lesson is what drives you. No, really, what drives you? What makes you wake up in the morning? What's that passion? What is that thing that makes you feel life is worth living? A lot of us are driven by fear. A lot of us are driven by past regret. A lot of us are driven by so many things that we shouldn't be driven by. If you're driven by fear, you would live your life being skeptical about a lot of things because fear will stand as an hindrance. If you're driven by your past experiences, you might be scared of making progress or moving further in life because your past experience will be a hindrance to you. You are supposed to be driven by the purpose that God has placed inside of you and not just by fear. The last point on this episode is life is a temporary assignment. Yes. You have something to do, get to it, do it. You're not going to stay upon the face of the earth for long. So it's better you find why you're here and start doing it. Make sure you fulfill that assignment that God has placed you upon the face of the earth to do. And know that it's temporary. Your eternity is not on earth. Your eternity is in heaven with God. So it's better you find that purpose, fulfill it, so that you can enjoy eternity with God. Do not think for any minute that your life starts and end here. Your life starts here, you fulfill your assignment, and then you meet God in eternity. So I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thank you so much for staying tuned to this episode of Book Review with Shalom. I hope you had an exciting moment with us. Remember to get your copy of Purpose Driven Life. Start your 40 days journey of purpose discovery, self-discovery, and self-actualization by picking this book. Remember to be deliberate about reading it and be prayerful while you're reading this book. Thank you for staying tuned to this episode. See you in the next episode. You can chat us up on our Instagram platform at Book Review with Shalom. We would want to hear your takes about this episode. And if you've read this book, let us know what you think about this book. See you in the next episode and bye for now.